Hi, this is DC Scrap and Rooster. Today I would like to share a doily book that I put together using some of the Paper Bag Lady's crochet, I guess it was table runner. I had maybe about 16 inches left, so I decided to make a little book out of it because I didn't want to throw it out. I used a lot of leftover stuff, some doilies that were damaged, but you can't tell in the book. Some of the crochet trim that were also damaged with little stains, or they were ripped, but this is for me anyway. So, but you can't tell, and I'm going to show you. I made it look really pretty. Plus, also I used a lot of stuff that I have put away that the girls have given me in the past couple of months that I have no intentions of giving away because it was given to me, so I wanted to make something where I'm going to hold in memory of. So this is what I came up with. Okay, take this out, and I'm going to show you what I used to draw the book. Now these two things here they're brads actually, and they look like this. And I thought that was so cute, nice bling, and I decided to put it in front of the page. And behind that, I put this doily here, which is this one here, and I took everything out to show you. And that's from the Paper Bag Lady. Look how beautiful that is. Gorgeous. And I have a couple pieces left. And then over here, this is a vintage necklace that my sister gave me. And this is what it looks like. And all I did was go throughout here, cut it straight across, and put it in between the doilies. And this cameo here that was given to me by one of the girls, and this chain that I attached. Okay, now throughout the pages you're going to see that I used a lot of these beads here, and this is for you, Marlene, the little purchase that I made from her. And what I did was I ran it in and out through the crochet trim, so it looks really pretty, top and bottom. Not all the pages have it, just most of them. I did it on top too, but look how pretty it looks. Okay, and these dangles here, this is the Tim Holtz, the pearls. Look how pretty that looks. Here again I used another color of her beads, and these here, I don't know if you could see it, here we go. These here is those beads that I purchased. It was a necklace, and I purchased, they came in clusters, and I had a few pieces left, and it was perfect. I mean, I had the same amount of the little holes that were on I think I have one left on the crochet trim. And then this is and I left it this way because I wanted these little things to show. Okay, now let me open it. And let me show you what I'm hoarding. And I used. Okay, now on this page, okay, this is a doily that I'm never going to use. That was given to me for you, Marlene. Okay, and what I did with these are bobby pins, and I used to clip onto the crochet so it wouldn't move. And look how pretty that is. And this is another pin that one of the girls gave me. And then all I did was just use the Velcro. So if I ever, wanted to use it, I could always take it apart because I used Velcro on it. Okay, and I used this pretty little, I don't know if it's I call it a flower center. Let's just call it a flower center, a brooch that was given to me by one of the girls. And all I did was add some lace trim. And these are pieces that I had left. And I just added it behind. Now the images that you'll see here are the images that Claudia gave me, my girlfriend Claudia gave me, with all those wedding pictures. I have a lot more, and I have making 2 more projects with them, and you'll see that in the future. And the wedding album is almost done, probably another week. It's just I'm sewing it, so it's hand sewing it because my sewing machine broke, so it's a lot of work. Okay, so this is one of the images, And what I did was I just put a piece of lace behind it, copied it onto the muslin, the image onto muslin, and then I just glued it on here. This little flower here, this was given to me by For You Marlene in one of those little thank you cards, and it was attached to the thank you card, and I just took it out, put a little trim around it, and stuck it on here, glued it on here, because that's not going anywhere. And like I said, this book is for me, so it's something that I'm going to keep forever. Again, here's the beads. Okay, another doily from the paper bag lady. Excuse me. Another button or flower center. And here's that trim. More beads. Okay, and this here is a piece of, I guess it came off of an applique that I had. And this is a piece of trim that I had. Just pieces. And I just put it there. And I think it's kind of cute. Okay, let me show you the next page. And there's that, look how pretty the beads are. And these are the Tim Holt beads, pearls. Okay, we're going to go to the next page. Okay, on this page, as you can see, the beads are going to the other side. Okay, and this is another piece that For You Marlene gave me on her vintage, the vintage, what do you call it? She was doing the D-stash, or kits, I'm sorry. She was doing kits, and I bought the vintage one. This is part of that lace, the vintage lace that she gave me. And another brooch here that I added that I'm not going to give away, which is now officially mine. Around the picture, the image, like I said, I used all these little trims that you'll see here and on here, which I forgot to mention, and on here. All these trims are from Crystal. She sent me a package, a beautiful package of all small and medium-sized vintage trims. So throughout the whole book, every corner has her trims on them, and around the picture frames also, I think except for one. So that's what I used here. Beautiful trim. Here again is that trim. Okay, another doily, and this is like I don't know what you call them. I don't know. Little dots. But there's a name for it, but I don't remember. Okay, again with the image. Beautiful images for my girlfriend. And this one I used the blue because obviously there are men on here. I didn't want to put anything foo-foo-ish. So I added the blue dot here, sock crafter flatback pearl, and some blue flowers that my girlfriend Claudia just sent me last week, and the doilies. Okay, and that's what I have here. And up here is one of those clock charms. Time. Okay, let's go to the next page. I'm getting caught in the back. Here's another three doilies, and these are the doilies. More beautiful doilies. I'm stuck. I use this one, and this one. And then, yeah, that's it. I use another one behind it, but I don't have another one. Maybe it's this one here. Nope, it's not this one. That's the only one I have. I use the other one. And I just added one of these from my stash. Okay, same thing here. I added these flowers here. Okay. And I didn't put trim around this one. Okay, on this page, again, these were given to me from Marlene, which it was not going anywhere. And I just stuck them on here, a doily behind. This little flower here is the last one I had, and I stuck it there. More beads, bead trims For You Marlene. Behind here is a pink, I don't know if you can see it. It's a pink trim that I had, very, very light pink, and all I did was put the ribbon through it. Okay, both here and here. Okay, more of that trim from Crystal. Okay, on this one here, these are little flowers, and these flowers are from Joanne. Okay, and what I did was I just took off the green, this green thing, made it look like a little leaf stems or leaves coming out instead of this whole thing coming out. And that's all I did. More of that trim. Okay, this is a trim that belongs to me. Okay, this is not from June. Okay, some more of that brad in blue. And look how pretty the images are. I love these images. I love them. There's so many things I could do with them. Okay, on this page, obviously it's a baby page. 2 babies. And I did a little charm here. And let me bring it up. Okay, there's a pacifier, a little hand, and a little rattle. Okay, on here was a charm that DK Crafts by D sent me, and it says "Love You." Okay, here from it's a carriage, baby carriage, vintage baby carriage, and I used that. That's for my stash. This is a brad, and this trim here is the one for you, Marlene. This is the last piece I had because I used it on the front and on the back, and I had this little piece left, and this is where it was going. So I wasn't going to put it away for something else. Okay, and this is a little one of those little onesies. It says "baby" on it. Again, here's her beads. Crochet through the whole thing. More of her beads down here. Okay, and on this page, this is where I added the beads for my stash. And if I could do it this way, you see? Look how pretty. And all I did was put it through the little holes. And like I said, I had 1 left. So that's put away. Okay, and more of the doilies from the paper bag lady. On this side, I added the beads here on the side and on top. See? Okay, and this is it's also from one of the girls. I know this one is from Roseanne, Roxy Car 11. She sent me that one. Okay, this one here is also from my stash. But I know it was given to me, but I don't remember who, so I'm going to say it's from one of the girls. Okay, and what I did was I added the same exact trim on opposites. Okay. And this flower here, this is also from Roseanne, Roxy Car 11, and one of her blings that she sent me. Okay, and on this one here, I have the white. I don't know if you can see it, because there was something wrong with this. I tried to iron it, but it wouldn't lie flat, so I added the beads, and it's perfect. Okay, again, here's more of her beads. More of Crystal's trim, vintage trim. Okay, on this page, okay, this is a metal piece from my stash, and what I did, I don't know if you could see it, I added stickles in the little holes. I don't know if you could see it. There you go. Okay, this is a flower that was given to me on a rack, and I put it on top of, I know you girls remember that flower. This is from Suha Fuha. That's her trim. Okay, this pink rose that was given to me also. I put, this is a trim that came with the pearls on top. I just added some here and some here. More of Crystal's trims. This little flower here is from Joann's. Okay. Okay, on this side here, another doily, and this doily was stained a little, and I tried washing it, didn't want to come out, so what I did was I just placed it on here, added this little piece that I had in my stash, also added the image behind it. Okay, you can't see anything, no stains or nothing. Throughout the whole book there's not one stain that's showing, because they were all covered. Okay, this here is another one of those blings that the girls sent me. Okay, this one here is for you, Marlene. She sent me this one too. This little flower here is for you, Marlene, and this little bling here was given to me by Roseanne. Okay, and this is one of the doilies that I had from my stash, which was stained, which is now covered. Okay, again, more trim from Crystal. Okay, Okay, on this one here, I added another doily behind it. Okay, the image, of course. More trim from Crystal. Okay, and this spoon here. Okay, this spoon was given to me by a little shabby chic Trisha. Look how pretty that is. Okay, and what I did here is I added some buttons, and the buttons were from buttons. They were from Joann's, and all I did was put a little piece of string and just glued them down. And this one here, which is the last page, is another image. Okay, and what I did was I put the doily, another doily behind it, which was another stained doily. And you can't tell, I have the image on top. The picture, you know what, I didn't take the pictures out. Oh yes, I did. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, the picture was from 1955, but I didn't have a 55, so I put a 57. And all I did was put men buttons around the doily. And then I put this, I had in my stash. This is, oh wow, this is, it's old. It says Generations. Okay, and that's the back page. I didn't go around with this stuff here because I didn't want it to get caught on anything. So just the front has it. Well, let me show you. Let me show you the images. I mean the pictures. Okay, and here are the pictures that I use. That was the last one. See, in this one, let me show you. See, July 55, and I put a 57 because I didn't have a 55. That's another one. And this is the lady, I don't know if you could see, this is the lady that I guess all these pictures belong to, which is the one that I have her wedding dress now. And I think it's awesome. Okay, and you know what's really spooky? Because it's not spooky, it's just, I guess, I have all these pictures, and I have her wedding dress, and I have everything that belongs to her, her veil, her gloves, I have it all. And I have all the pictures, and I sit there and I look at all the pictures, and I try to figure out who's who, and you know, what family, what child belongs to what mommy, and it's just a weird feeling, and I feel like and I know you guys probably think this is weird, but there's a bond that I created with these pictures and these families. So of course, everything that I make pertaining to these pictures, that I made the roll for, and I'll put the link down below for the roll, or just look it up. I made the roll for Claudia. This one is for me, and then I have another one that I'm working on, the wedding one, which is the bigger pictures. They're 8x10s. Some of them are a little bit bigger, that I'm going to put into a big wedding fabric album, and that should be done in about another week, another 2 weeks, and you'll see that. But anyway, like I was saying, there is definitely a bondage between the pictures and me. I will always treasure these pictures. They mean a lot to me, and I don't even know these people, but I have a bond with them now because I own a lot of these, well, I own these pictures, and I sit, like I said, I sit there and I try to see who's who and combine, you know, who's, obviously this is a picture of friends. It could be a sister. It could be, you know, a cousin. It could be cousins. And I sit there and I try to look for her, and you know, if I have another picture of her or another picture of this one, and it's really cool. But anyway, let me finish showing you. Okay. Okay, and these are from, this one's April 6, 1947. Okay, there's another image that I used. This one's 47. Okay, here's another one. Sorry for the glare. And this one has no... This one's cool. Oops, sorry. And this one is July 27, 1935. Mind you, I wasn't even thought about. I use this one here. This one, 1947. I think this is so cool. Check that out. That well. Okay, and this one is 1942. This one here. These are all the pictures that I used. February 26, 1946. That one there. March 5th, 1944. Okay, another one here. The babies. Okay, those are so cute. No date on that one. I like this one here. I have a picture just like that when I was like maybe 2-3 years old. It's August 1945. This is the picture of the man and the baby. And look at the horsey. The wooden horsey. Isn't that cool? Okay, 1944. 1944. The baby with the car. No date. Check out that suit. Gangsta. Okay, April 9, 1944. Al Capone's time. This one here, 1954. This one here. They're all 44 and 45. Okay, this one here. This is 1934. Believe it or not, I like that spot. Call me weird. Okay, and this is what I did. This one I didn't use. Well, I used it in the picture, but I had to redo it again. Okay, because there was a little stain on it. But this is on cotton fabric. Okay, and this is what I just transferred the images on. And this one I didn't use, but I did use it in the picture in the album, because there was a line going across here. I guess my fabric wasn't it wasn't put on right. And this is nothing. This is just what I lay the pictures on. I just cut it on 8x10 paper. And this is my beautiful book. And I hope you like. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.